one of the biggest up-and-coming defense sector AI stocks that we've been covering for the past few months is BBAI. I don't think that there's any companies that are really doing exactly what they're doing. We actually traded them this morning and we are in a position that's up a little bit over $18. It's taken some patience as we bought right here at this dip, and it dipped a little bit more down to about $4.50, which is basically where we said we would set our risk management to. And then we see it start to recover here. And what we're looking at is a potential recovery up to $5 a share. I can see this happen for a few reasons. The first reason being, this is a company that has been having a very consistent trend. If I zoom out a little bit, let's just give this a greater look. You can see that it had a big spike up to $10.40, but you can see this is a trend that's starting to develop, and it's been so consistent around this trend that was part of the reason why we decided to trade it. You can see it's been making higher lows and consistently bouncing at this level. So today we see it kind of double bottom a little bit. It's still below that EMA, the exponential moving average, as well as the SMA. So still not a perfect entry because we don't have a lot of confirmation of a continuation up. So this trade is a little more risky. Our portfolio is up about 2.6% so far today. We could see some of the gains on the day coming from XTIA, which is an aerial company that we're invested in. And also we have, of course, wider spread, NVIDIA, Rocket Lab, what have you. But when we see this recovery, I would expect that if it breaks above this $5 range, then we could see it potentially make a run up to some levels here in this $5-6 range. And one of the things we're looking at is this previous resistance here. You could see previous resistance back at basically $4.50. And this is a level that it's bouncing at right now. And it would make a whole lot of sense for potentially seeing it continue. The RSI, the MACD, definitely looking oversold, starting to see a little bit of momentum as we're seeing divergence. There's three things we look at when we're analyzing a stock. The first thing is the market. The second thing is the analysis, so the chart, the news, and the financials. And then the third thing is the plan, the profit that we're looking for. And when analyzing the market, they're in this growing market of defense tech. So if you go to BBAI, you'll see that they have some news coming out related to their contracts for defense and artificial intelligence. They have partnerships with Denver International Airport, Heathrow Airport, and they also have this outlook on some good contracts coming from their IDIQ. You can see them partnered with Navy Seaport. They have a $160 million Army contract, and their CEO comes from the Department of Homeland Security as well as Secretary of Defense, and has worked in Border Patrol. So you can imagine all the data that comes through the US that needs to get processed, and also not only to process to have that data, but to analyze threats, to use AI to analyze the data and find things that a human otherwise wouldn't. And so they have this facial recognition, also partnering with SoftPoint for potentially, not even potentially, they're working on having payments go out based on facial recognition, which is interesting. So point of sale. And this is a company that has their earnings coming up here as well. So that's kind of the news. They have some good contracts. They're definitely growing the earnings. So a little bit more into the financials. They have their earnings reported tomorrow after hours. One thing that we cover in StockMate, so we traded it this morning in our live session at Market Open. We go live every single morning. And if you want to watch me trade live, it's that second link in the description. Also, we have these weekly analysis where we look at companies that are reporting earnings. We give some sources, some current price to projected price, the market trends, where we could see the stock going. And then also you could see all of the stocks that are reporting earnings that are notable in AI, quantum, tech, and space. And so you could stay up to date there in StockMate as well. So again, it's that second link in the description. We have a special sale there where you can get cutting edge access to to StockMate. I'm talking about new softwares that are coming out, surrounding yourself with other traders and investors that are all learning, making great trades and sharing their trades alongside. And also, you can learn from mistakes that happen and be able to make the right decision so you don't make the same mistakes as some of the other traders that are in the learning phase. So that's really helpful. So anyway, on top of that, when we look at the earnings for Friday, that's going to, or Thursday, that's going to be a big indicator for Big Bear. So we're going to watch that closely. When it comes to the financials on Big Bear, you can see that they have had, let's get into Big Bear AI. Let's go BBAI stock. If you get into the financials of the company, a lot of people say the news is good, the chart is kind of consistent, but let's see some net income increase. The net income's still down there. You can see about 12 million, negative 11. At one point in March 2024, they reported negative 125, but they're improving year over year in their revenue. You could see basically March was 33 million, then revenue in June was 39 million, and then quarter three of 2024 was 41 million in revenue. And we're going to see in earnings on Thursday, if they continue that trend of increased revenue, maybe that net income drops. Of course, it's speculative, and we'll have to see what the balance sheets look like come time. Now, in the financial analysis of Big Bear, and we'll kind of close up a little bit with the chart and what we see happening over the next few days, it's also important to take a look at insider activity, but also institutional holdings. One thing I noticed is towards the end of 2024, they had some bigger institutional investors buy into Big Bear. So keep that in mind. You got BlackRock, Vanguard, you have Morgan Stanley, State Street, as well as Charles Schwab, Goldman Sachs, Citadel. There is nothing wrong with seeing, getting into an investment that doesn't have any institutional backing. In fact, sometimes that means you're getting in before institutional backing, which is great. But when you're investing, also to know that other bigger companies are looking at the company when it's such a small market cap and it's still growing, and seeing that they have partnerships with companies like Palantir, and seeing that juxtaposition of where Palantir went over the course of a year and where Big Bear could potentially go, and seeing the investors in it, it just draws some attention to really what's going on here. And also, you can see this trend that's starting to be consistent. Again, we bought here so far, nothing crazy. We're up about $45 so far profit going into this trade. What we could expect, and what I was kind of looking forward to, was a push up above this EMA, so breaking out of this recent sell-off to continue the overall consistency of the stock. That would mean maybe a push up to this level right here, which would be about 25%, and the next level of pretty strong support, which may act as a resistance, is that 40% increase up to about $6.50. Now, if we get up into previous highs, I guess the next level there would be $8 before shooting to previous highs. So $8 a share would be about 72% increase. It could happen possibly over the course of a week. And to previous highs would be over 100% increase. Now, right now, again, it's critical point right at the support. If it sells back down, not the most ideal, as we'll see that would be a break in pattern that it's been holding basically since November of last year. So that would be really key if it does bounce here and they have some good earnings that support that. That's why we'll be watching it closely here towards the end of the week. We'll see if any opportunities present themselves. I'll look for a support hold around $4.50 as well. And we'd be looking to sell somewhere in this range. On the Fibonacci, if you just look at the Fibonacci sequence, which we use quite often, from the top down to the recent lowest low, to get to previous highs would indicate a buy somewhere around $7. So really waiting for confirmation. If we're trading to this previous support, which was what I was kind of looking to trade to, which would be, again, about a 25% increase, you're looking at a golden ratio, which is this golden area. Normally, that's where you want to buy. And it's saying about $5.20 would be the confirmation it's really going up and it makes sense to buy. I got in obviously a lot earlier than that and just kind of managing risk at this point. But we also could see in the Fibonacci, if things go really well, we could see up into this $5 range, and then this lighter blue would be, you know, perfect, really holding true to Fibonacci. The overall Fibonacci, just, you know, because we want to keep it accurate, if you go to previous highs of where you could see it getting to, it does indicate that potentially you'd want to buy with more confirmation would be around that, again, $5 or $6.50 range. So keep that in mind. But again, that's what we're doing with Big Bear AI. We'll see if any other opportunities present themselves in quantum, AI, and tech. If you guys want to stay up to date with those markets, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. And again, if you want to watch me trade live tomorrow at Market Open, it's that second link in the description. It's StockMate. We'd love to have you there and give you some more resources. Take the guessing out of your trading. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.